people, now am I audible? Now? I guess I am. And in just one breath and I completed the statement and then I'm checking the messages, oh, I'm not audible. And then I'm checking the messages, oh, I'm not audible. Guys, now, is it fine? Is it fine? If it is a yes, then send a thumbs up in the chat section. If I'm audible, do send me a thumbs up in the chat section, guys. Quick. Perfect. Now is it perfect? If it is perfect, do send me a thumbs up in the chat section. Do send me a thumbs up in the chat section. So welcome to the class, welcome to Unacademy NEET English. I'm your biology educator Ambika Sharma, and obviously I'm little clumsy also, you can see that, right? So again, I started the class, I just completed my statement and then I'm realizing, oh wow, I'm not audible, because I was assuming that I am audible. Chalo, so finally. Okay, so how are you all? What's up, guys? How are you all and what's up? Excited for the class today? Excited for the class? Basically today we want to, we are going to learn this topic. We are going to talk about Mr. Cockroach, right? Mr. Cockroach. And some of you must be thinking, hey, what is it? What kind of slide is it? Hannah, what kind of slide is it, ma'am? Why are you showing such slides to us? But guys, this is important. This is important. So you can see the dissected cockroach here. So basically today we are going to learn cockroach from the NCERT. Strictly NCERT based session. Okay, and we know that cockroach is the part of our syllabus. So if you will download the official syllabus from NTA's site, right, if you can download it, very good. Otherwise, I will share the PDF for that official syllabus in our Telegram group, in our official Telegram group. So that Telegram group, you people can join from the description box. In the description box, there is a link for Telegram group. You can join that. I will send the official syllabus PDF there. Okay, so there is a unit now, structural organization in plants and animal. So animal tissue is there. So in that part, it is mentioned that we have to study the cockroach and the frog. And you guys can expect one question. You people can expect one question from it. One question. Take it? But yes, we cannot even miss one question because we have to score. We have to score 360 out of 360 in biology. Why? Why do we need to score 360 out of 360 in biology? Why do we need to score 360 out of 360 in biology? Because it is easy also. It is important also. If we will score 360 out of 360 in biology, then bache, right, we have to target minimum 170 marks in physics and chemistry. Then we'll make sure that we'll go to the good medical college, right? So you are not even allowed to think less than 360. Okay, let me tell you students, you are not even allowed to think less than 360. You have to score 360 out of 360 at any cost. Okay, so how many of you are targeting 360 out of 360 in biology? Tell me. I'm going to share something very amazing with you all, and then we are going to start the chapter cockroach. So tell me everyone that how many of you are targeting 360 out of 360, even if you are preparing for 2025, even if you are preparing for 2026, do let me know in the chat section. Quick guys, quick. The responses should be there. You have to be quick. You have to be fast. The energy should be there in the session. You know the energies, they are contagious, right? So I want the same energy from my students as well, right? I want the same energy from my students as well. And I don't like such messages, ma'am. It is not there in new NCERT. Arey yaar, it is there in old NCERT. This topic is important. Mr. Cockroach is important. So how many of you are targeting 360 out of 360 in biology? Quickly everyone, do let me know in the chat section. Yes, do let me know in the chat section. So if we are targeting 360 out of 360, then we are not even allowed to miss any topic. We are not allowed to miss any chapter. Okay, students, and you know what is best for getting 360 out of 360 in biology, right? And what is the best for scoring 360 out of 360 in biology, it is your Phoenix 3.0 batch that is launched. I hope you guys have seen Wasim sir's video, right? He has provided you the details of this Phoenix 3.0 batch, and I will also share some points related to Phoenix 3.0 batch, and it is one of the best batches. It is one of the best batches, right? And if you will join this batch, you are going to ensure your full house. Okay, so you have to follow your teachers, you have to be consistent, and trust me, you can score above 700 very easily if you are going to follow that content. So Phoenix 3.0 is launched, and from 24th of June, you people are going to get your first classes. And let me tell you, here in this batch, I'll be teaching you the complete biology. I am going to teach you the complete biology. Right, bache? So, let me tell you about this batch and everything. See this. First of all, you can enroll in this batch and at a price of 5499, which is very less, which is literally very less. Right, bache? And in this price, not just one batch, but all the batches on Unacademy platform for NEET UG category, you will have the access of all that batches. Right, but if you will enroll in our batch, right, trust me, you don't want any other batch, right? You don't need any other batch if you will be the part of our batch. First thing. Secondly, right, here you guys can see, I think this is something very amazing that any organization can provide to the students. Right, this is something very, very, very amazing. I know at this point of time, some students are confused. They are thinking that maybe re-NEET occur. Right, some students, those, especially those who are scoring less than 600 marks, they are thinking that if re-NEET occur, they will get a chance to give the exam again and they can get good marks. Okay, so they are confused that whether they should go for any batch or not. Okay, so we have one solution for you, and that is something very, very, very amazing, and I think we are the first one to provide this solution to that struggling students. So guys, let's say if re-NEET is there in your mind, and if you are thinking that what if re-NEET occur, so we are going to, if you will join our batch and then re-NEET occur and you will get a government college there, right, after that exam, trust me, we are going to provide you the money back. Right, you will get 100% refund. Right, if you will get a chance to write the exam again, if you get selected, yes students, if you will get selected, right, so you have to provide us your that counseling certificate that yes ma'am, yes sir, we got selected in this particular college, thank you so much for your support, and we will provide you the refund. So here you guys can see, so secure government college seat in 2024 re-NEET if it occurs, right, and you will get the money back. So by that time, what you guys can do? You can revise your syllabus, right? If re-NEET occur, you can go for it. Otherwise, you can prepare for NEET 2025. So this is something that you guys will get. But for that, you have to enroll in this batch from June 19 to 23rd only. Because from 24th, we are going to start the classes. Right? We are going to start the classes. So me, Wasim sir, HSP sir and Yawa sir, we are going to teach you. We are going to coach you. Right, bache? So when it comes to content, when it comes to the classes, you know that everything is going to be perfect. And yes, here in this batch, you will get the marathon sessions also for, right, marathon sessions also after completing the chapter. Just say for this particular week, for the students of Phoenix 2.0 batch, I know some of you are there, right? Some students of Phoenix 2.0 batch, they are present here. So let me tell you students, right, the students of Phoenix 2.0 batch, you can also hear this, that this particular week I will be taking the marathon sessions. So after the completion of a chapter, you will get the marathon sessions for the revision, right, that one shot kind of chapter, right, by which you can revise the syllabus. So we will revise the syllabus again and again. There will be multiple rounds of revision, but yes, for this Phoenix 3.0 batch, you have to enroll from June 19 to June 23rd, right? So this is your team, right? So the team is amazing. Our students are loving us. Let me show you this. See, these are the amazing comments that I am getting from my students. I am getting from my students every day, right? Your classes are loved, they are interactive, right ma'am, thank you ma'am, you were never just my teacher but also a mentor, thank you so much bacho. So here you can see, be the better version of yourself, that always motivate me. So the sessions are going to be interactive, full of content and motivating as well. So you are going to love this batch, you are going to find it very amazing. So what you have to do, go to any video, you can go to this particular video as well, right? Do check this video. Today itself Wasim sir has explained it. See this big announcement, click on it, Go to the description box, guys. Click on this particular link and you can join the Phoenix 3.0 batch. So do not delay. Do not wait for June. Do not wait for, June is gone. Do not wait for July. Do not wait for August. Right? Then you will just end up in watching that videos, how to crack the NEET examination in last 7 months, how to crack the NEET examination in last 6 months. And trust me, even I am going to make it. Right? I am going to make that videos. Right? How to crack exam in last 6 months. But I don't think that you should take that pressure. I think you should start early, right, so that you can complete your syllabus on time, so that you can revise your syllabus again and again, so that you can give a lot of mock tests. Clear, bache? Clear? So today I'm going to give you the demo, right, about the kind of classes that you guys are going to get in your Phoenix 3.0 batch. Right, some students, they'll have the query that will the classes be on smartboard. So let me tell you, students, right, our technical team is working on it. Soon we'll solve it. Right, soon we'll solve it. As of now, you will get the classes on platform, but they are very interactive. At least I'm able to see students chat and I'm able to respond and I'm able to scold them as well. Okay, so classes are not going to be full of love. Oh my God, my students, oh my God, I love you so much. No, no, no. Genuinely speaking, you'll be scolded, right? Sometimes I can be very difficult also in the classes because we want your selection. We don't want to, just give you the fake hopes and the promises. Okay, and for that selection, some days I'm going to shout as well. Right, so you are not going to feel that it is an online class and our teacher is far away. You'll feel like, yeah, she's sitting next to us and she's just shouting. Right? Right, so see, some students are also saying true. So the students of my batches, they can tell you this thing. Okay, chaliye. So forget about everything. Now let's start Mr. Cockroach, and here you guys can see a dissected cockroach. Right, so I am going to ask few questions from you all. So tell me, yaar, this cockroach, it belongs to which class? Tell me quickly. Sessions are going to be like this. I am always going to start the class with a question. Right? I'm not just going to say, "Ale mele bachche, I am my babies, you're so good, you're so nice, oh my God, definitely you will crack NEET examination, definitely you will get 360 out of 360. Nah, you have to answer the question, otherwise be ready. Be ready. You are going to hear some harsh words otherwise. Take it? Right? No fake promises. Chaliye, so tell me quickly, cockroach, it belongs to which class? Quick guys, quick. Yeah, chat rate is so slow, I don't like such classes. Chat rate should be fast. Guys, quick. And what are you waiting for? Hit the like button and subscribe the channel. Quick. Guys, quick. Chat rate is slow, I'm not liking it. I can see some of my students, right? They are from my batches and they are giving the incorrect answers. Guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Guys, my question was that cockroach belongs to which class? And the class is Insecta, right? And the class is Insecta. But many students, they are answering Arthropoda. But let me tell you, bache, the Arthropoda is what? It is the phylum. Okay, Arthropoda is the phylum and I am asking about the class. And the class is Insecta. Right? So, it is the first mistake that you made. Okay? Why? Because you are having that preoccupied mind. Okay, cockroach, Arthropoda, but you are not listening to the question. Okay, these are the kind of mistakes that you make while attempting the paper, and that is the reason you get less marks. That is the reason you score less. Okay, and in our batches, in our Phoenix 3.0 batch, even in Phoenix 2.0, this is what we are doing, right? We are not just brushing up your concepts, we are telling you that where are you making the mistakes, how to avoid it, how to score good marks. Because you know a lot, but you don't know how to apply that knowledge. Okay guys? Okay, so the very first thing that you have learned from this particular lecture is listen to the question carefully, right? Listen to the question carefully. So I was asking about the class and you were answering me the phylum, right? So, thumbs up. What do I deserve? Thumbs up or thumbs up? Thumbs down or thumbs up? What do I deserve? Right? So I hope you are able to take it in a positive way. Okay? So let's start the Arthropoda. So of course we are going to start with the kingdom first. Okay? Right? So I will relate one chapter with another. So we have a trick, keep pot clean or family gets sick. Okay? Keep pot clean or family gets sick. Repeat it with me. keep pot clean or family gets sick. So keep, K, right, pot clean or family gets sick. So K stands for kingdom. Mr. K stands for kingdom. P, pot, stands for phylum. C stands for class. O stands for order. Then comes the family, and finally students, there will be the genus and the species. There will be the genus and the species. So what are these? These are the 7 broad categories. What are they? They are the 7 broad categories. Okay, we read about it in the chapter Living World, right? So whenever we classify the organisms, at least we need to consider these 7 broad categories: the kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. And you have to remember it in this sequence only. Okay, you have to remember it in this sequence only, right? So species, it is that basic unit of classification. Now let's relate it with this particular chapter, the cockroach. Okay, so kingdom, then of course the phylum. Again you guys are going to get one homework, be ready. The class, order, family, genus and species. So guys, be ready in all the batches of mine, in all the classes, right? You are going to get the homework. So kingdom, kingdom is Animalia. Kingdom is Animalia. Phylum, Arthropoda, the largest phylum of animal kingdom. What is the meaning of Arthropoda? Arthropoda. What is the meaning of Arthropoda, guys? Quick, quick, quick. What is the meaning of Arthropoda? Quick. Arey yaar, why chat rate is so slow? Quickly tell me, what is the meaning of Arthropoda? Arthropoda, Arthropoda, Arthropoda. Arthropoda means jointed appendages. So in the members of, right students, in the members of this phylum, we will see that their appendages are jointed. I'll explain it. Okay, so Arthropoda. And one another point that you need to remember here is that here it is the largest phylum of animal kingdom. What is it? It is the largest phylum of animal kingdom. Now class is Insecta. Now you are never going to forget it, right? Class is Insecta. Order is Dictyostera, right? Order is Dictyostera. And now it is the cockroach, right? It is the cockroach. Can you tell me the family name here, students? Can you tell me the family name here? Anyone in the class? If you can tell me, very good. Otherwise, this is your homework. You have to tell me the name of the family in the comment section, and you have to complete your homework, okay? Right? So next thing is genus, and then comes the species. So genus is Periplaneta. Am I right? Am I right? Is it Periplaneta or not? Quickly tell me. Is it Periplaneta or not? Periplaneta. And when it comes to the species, it is Americana. Americana. So cockroach is not native Indian. Cockroach is from America. Cockroach is from America. Okay. Okay, so order is what? Order is Dictyostera. Order is Dictyostera. Right, bache? So what is the meaning of Dictyostera here? What? Right, so here in this order, right, the organisms, they are having dissimilar wings. What do they have? They are having dissimilar wings. That is what you have to remember. So kingdom, Animalia, phylum, Arthropoda, class, Insecta, order, Dictyostera, family is your homework. Take care. Genus is Periplaneta and species is Americana. So this is what we are going to discuss, and you can note down this trick as well. Okay, bache? So arthropods, they are basically the insects. Now, as I said that Arthropoda is the largest phylum of animal kingdom. So students, on this planet, right, on this planet, out of 10 animals, out of every 10 animals, 7 are insects. So you can imagine that animals of this particular phylum, they are widespread, and especially of class Insecta, right? Out of 10 animals, 7 are insects. Just imagine, right? Just imagine. And why is it so? We will discuss about it. Now, why am I saying that cockroach is Periplaneta americana, right? It is not native Indian. Basically in the ship, right, in that ship, they just came to our country, and you know that they are what, right? They'll divide and divide. They can survive in all kind of conditions, right? And now at this point of time, what are these cockroaches? They are Yes, bache, anyone, can you use the word for it? So their distribution is cosmopolitan, right? Their distribution is cosmopolitan. What is the meaning of being cosmopolitan? Means they are present everywhere. Okay, they are present everywhere. Right now you will see cockroach everywhere. Just say, let's say even if this word is about to end now, then still the cockroaches, they will still exist. They will still survive. It is that kind of animal. And I know, right? Some of you, or even including me, even I hate cockroach, right? When we saw that cockroach, we start doing the ew types things, right? But today you'll fall in love with this cockroach. We will make it very cute. Okay, we are going to make it very cute. So cosmopolitan in distribution means it is present everywhere. Okay, it is present everywhere, Mr. Cockroach. Okay, and no one is going to say cockroach, Mr. Cockroach. Then bache, it is cursorial. What is the meaning of cursorial? It's a very common word. What is the meaning of being cursorial? Cursorial means they are the fast runners. They are the fast runners. Secondly, it is nocturnal. Right, what is it? It is nocturnal. Right, nocturnal. So nocturnal means night vision. They are active during night time, isn't it? Right, nocturnal, they are having that night vision, they are active during night. You all have seen that when we go to our kitchens, right, a late night, and we switch on the light, and we will suddenly see that one animal will run, will try to hide itself, isn't it? Will try to hide itself. So obviously nocturnal means they are active during night time, they are cursorial, their distribution is cosmopolitan. And yes bache, when you talk about the cockroach, they are omnivorous. What is the meaning of being omnivorous? Anyone in the class? What is the meaning of being omnivorous? Yes, what is the meaning of being omnivorous? Yes, veg, non-veg, both. Anna, we don't mind. Veg, non-veg, both. We don't mind. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Cockroach is omnivorous. If I will get fruits, I am going to eat it. If I will get some other animals, I am going to eat it. I am going to eat it. Okay? And then bache, one more word, that cockroaches, they show cannibalism. So do you know what is the meaning of cannibalism? Yes. Do you know what is the meaning of cannibalism? Yes. Cockroaches, they exhibit cannibalism. Right? Anyone in the class? Anyone in the class? Yes. Anyone in the class? Cannibalism. Cannibalism. Huh? So cannibalism means, right, sometimes they occasionally, I'm not saying always, but occasionally they feed on their fellows. Okay? Right? Cannibalism. So to eat the members of same species. It means to eat the members of same species. Clear, bache? To eat the members of same species. So kindly write all these words in the chat section very quickly. Right? Please write all these words in the chat section very quickly. Yes, very quickly. Done. Then we will start the morphology of the cockroach. Quick. Then we are going to start the morphology of the cockroach. So quickly type it, quickly type it. Yes, quickly type it. Guys, if you don't mind, can we relate it with animal kingdom? If you don't mind, can we relate it with animal kingdom? No ma'am, we cannot mind, we don't have mind. We cannot mind, hai na? Ma'am, we cannot mind, we don't have mind. Just kidding, no offense. Okay, so guys, before starting this morphology part, let's relate it with this animal kingdom. Okay, let's relate it with the animal kingdom. Chaliye, let's start. So you know that cockroach belongs to which member? Right. See, if you will relate it with animal kingdom, you will be able to recall many features. Right, you will be able to recall many features, and sometimes that features can help you to answer the questions. Right, we have to do the smart work here. Hard work is important, but we have to do the smart work here. Right, we have to relate the things, or we have to learn how to relate the things. So as I said that cockroach belongs to Mr. Cockroach. Sorry, my mistake. Mr. Cockroach belongs to phylum Arthropoda. So Arthropoda means jointed appendages. So when we talk about this phylum, we know one thing, that organ system level of organization is there. right? Organ system level of organization is there. Yes or no, guys? Organ system level of organization is there. Right? Right. So it is diploblastic or triploblastic? It is triploblastic. What is the meaning of being triploblastic? What is the meaning of being triploblastic? Triploblastic means it is having how many germ layers? It is having 3 germ layers. Can you name that germ layers in the chat section, students? Can you name that germ layers in the chat section? Yes, Pawan, what are you saying? Can you name that germ layers in the chat section, guys? Be quick. Be quick. Yes, be quick. That 3 germ layers are: outermost is ectoderm, middle one is mesoderm, and innermost is endoderm, right? Innermost is endoderm. This is the best way to revise it, to read it, right? So it is triploblastic. So if I talk about the coelom, they are eucoelomates. What is the meaning of being eucoelomate? What is the meaning of being eucoelomate? Eu mane true. Eu mane true. Coelomate, coelom, true coelom, right? They are having true coelom, right? And if I have to be very specific, they are schizocoelomates, right? What are they? They are schizocoelomates, right? What are they? They are schizocoelomates. Now, when it comes to the symmetry, can you comment here? When it comes to the symmetry, symmetry. So symmetry is bilateral. Bilateral. What is the meaning of having bilateral symmetry? What is the meaning of having bilateral symmetry? Very simple. It is that only one plane, okay, only one plane which is passing through the center, only one plane which is passing through the center, and that is from top to bottom, can divide the body into 2 equal halves. Okay, only one plane that is passing through the center, and that is from top to bottom. It can divide the body into 2 equal halves. Clear, bache? That is the meaning of symmetry. Now, when it comes to the segmentation, right? Segmentation or metamerism is the word. Segmentation or metamerism is the word. So we know that they are having true segments, right? They are having, body is basically segmented here. In simple words, if I have to explain you, body is segmented. And what are you going to see, bache? Like in the case of earthworm, you see na, external segments are also visible, internal segments are also there, but here you will see that body is also segmented, right? In some cases you will see that head and thorax, it is fused, and then they are forming cephalothorax. They are forming cephalothorax. Here in insecta I am talking about. Okay, bache. So cephalothorax part in abdomen is there, because now we are talking about the cockroach, right? So in the case of cockroach, you will see that there will be head, there will be thorax, and the abdomen will be there. And the abdomen will be there. So now, guys, please answer one question of mine, that what is unique about this phylum? Why this phylum is so widely distributed? Why this phylum is so widely distributed? Right, bache? And guys, this is the way of my teaching in my batches. I will relate one chapter with another chapter, because it is not class 11th biology or class 12th biology that you are preparing. You are preparing NEET biology. You are preparing biology. You cannot divide that syllabus into botany, into zoology, into class 11th and class 12th. You should have the understanding of that syllabus, right? You should have the understanding of that syllabus. So sometimes on YouTube, because some students, they start complaining, okay, so we just go in that particular flow of that chapter, right? We don't compromise with content. I never say that we compromise with content, never ever. We don't like it, right? We are here for the students only. We are here because of students only, right? We don't compromise, but sometimes we have to stick to the topic, right? We cannot just go here and there and we can link 2 to 3 chapters together and then we can present something in front of you. No, here on this platform we have this limitation that if I'm teaching this particular chapter, the topic, the cockroach, so I have to stick to it. I have to explain it first, right? But in the batches we link the thing, right? I link various chapters and then, right, you understand the topics in a better way. Okay, so guys, so this is the way by which I'm going to teach you in our batches. So tell me quickly the unique feature of this cockroach, the unique feature of Mr. Cockroach, right? Or you can say that of this phylum, right? Obviously exoskeleton, without any doubt, exoskeleton. And what kind of exoskeleton? chitinous exoskeleton. What is the meaning of having chitinous exoskeleton? What is the meaning of having chitinous exoskeleton? Means their outer body is covered. They are covered with the chitin. They are covered with the chitin. So obviously it will provide more protection to it. Okay, bache, it is going to provide more protection to it. So this chitin is what? It is a homopolymer. What's that? It is a homopolymer, right? Homopolymer means it is made up of same type of subunits. Homo means same. Polymer means it is made up of many subunits, but they all are of same type, right? They all are of same type. So it is N-acetyl glucosamine. So many N-acetyl glucosamine, so many N-acetyl glucosamine, they will join, they will form the chitin. So it is providing it the degree of protection. So if you will have the understanding of such basic features, right, so it will be very easy for you to revise the topic. And let me tell you, it is the phylum Arthropoda, in which for the very first time we will see that organisms are having a proper respiratory system. Okay, that organisms are having a proper respiratory system. Is that clear? Is that clear? Right? Right? Chalo. So let's get started, guys. So this is what we were discussing, and now what we need to start? We need to start the morphology. We need to start the morphology. So morphology, morph is the word here. Morph is the word here. Morph means form, right? Logy means study. So basically here we will study its form. We are going to study the form of the cockroach, right? Right, we are going to study the form of the cockroach, morphology. So let's start with the body parts, and you know that body is divisible into 3 parts. So body will be having head, it is going to have thorax and abdomen. These are the 3 parts. Head, thorax and abdomen. Right, these are the 3 main parts, head, thorax and abdomen. So everyone please mention it in the chat section, quick. Yes, so body is divisible into head, thorax and abdomen. So during embryonic stages, you will see that this head is going to have 6 segments. How many segments will be there in the head? Right, during embryonic stages, 6 segments will be there. Right, how many segments will be there, bache? 6 segments will be there. Right, but in the case of adult, okay, in the case of adult, all that 6 segments, they will fuse and only 1 segment will be there. Now when you talk about the thorax, thorax is having 3 segments only, abdomen will have 11 segments. So in totality total 20 segments will be there. In totality there will be total 20 segments, but when you talk about the adult bache, 1 segment, right, all these 6 segments, they will fuse and they will form 1 segment. It is a previous year question. It is a previous year question that head is formed by the fusion of 6 segments. So thorax, again 3 segments will be there only, and in the case of abdomen also 10 segments are there. So total how many segments are there, bache? Total how many segments are there? 14 segments. Okay, so there will be head, right, then thorax will have 3 segments. Okay, so you can see Mr. Cockroach, right, abdomen will have 10 segments. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, okay. Okay, so head is formed by the fusion of 6 segments. Okay, then 1, 2 and 3, thorax, okay, thorax, and then this is the abdomen part. So it is our Mr. Cockroach. Okay, it is our Mr. Cockroach, and here you will see some lateral eyes also. We will also talk about antenna, right, and we are going to discuss about their wings also. Okay, wings also. I know the diagram is pathetic, but trust me, you will remember that it is having 2 pair of wings. Okay, you are going to remember that it is having 2 pair of wings, right? So this portion clear, students? This portion clear? So now the next part that we need to understand is that when you talk about their body, okay, when you talk about their body is covered with chitinous exoskeleton. Okay, body is covered with chitinous exoskeleton, right? Chitinous exoskeleton. What is the word? Chitinous exoskeleton. It is made up of chitin. Clear bache? Right? Right? So basically when you talk about its exoskeleton, how is it present? Just let's say that is an insect. Okay, imagine it like this. That is an insect. So here in this insect, you will see chitinous exoskeleton is going to cover it, right? So there will be some tiles-like structure of that chitinous exoskeleton. Means that chitin will have these tile-like structures. Yes, see these tiles. What are they? They are the chitin. Chitinous, they are made up of chitin, right? They are chitinous, they are made up of chitin. Can you see that? Can you see that? Right? Just let's say take the example of floor, right? There is a floor which is made up of tiles. So one tile, second tile, third tile, fourth tile. So ultimately it's a floor. It is made up of that tiles. So tiles are also made up of something, no? Tiles are also made up of something, na? They are having the composition. So same way when you look at this cockroach, it is covered with, it is having chitinous exoskeleton, and that chitin is forming these kind of plates, right? These kind of plates. And what is the word that we use for it? It is sclerite. Right? What is the word that we use for it? It is sclerites. Right? So these chitinous tiles, they are known as sclerites. Clear bache? So these chitinous plates or tiles like structure, they are known as sclerites. Is that clear? So exoskeleton of each segment. Okay. Exoskeleton of each segment consists of, right? Exoskeleton of each segment consists of chitinous plates called as sclerites, right? Called as sclerites. Okay, what is the word? It is called as sclerites. Now, cockroaches also having dorsal side, ventral side and lateral side. Cockroaches also having dorsal side, ventral side and lateral side. Yes or no? Yes or no? Just imagine I am a cockroach. So this is my dorsal side, this is my ventral side, this is my lateral side. Right? So your cockroach is walking, that upper portion, dorsal side, then ventral, sides are lateral. Sides are lateral. So here, bache, you need to remember one thing, that these chitinous plates of dorsal side, they are known as tergites. Right? Of ventral side, they are known as sternites. These are pleurites. These are the three words, right, that we are going to use. These are the three words that we are going to use. So basically, sclerites of dorsal side, they are having a different name. Sclerites of ventral side are having a different name. Okay, sclerites of lateral sides are having a different name. Okay, so it is tergum or tergites. Right, for ventral sides, the word is sternites or sterna, and for lateral sides, the word is pleurites. Okay, or pleura. Is that clear? So you need to remember it, right? You need to remember it. So it is pleura, ya pleurons or pleurites. Clear, bache? It is pleura or pleurons or pleurites. Clear, bache? Clear, clear, clear. So this is something very important. So tergum, tergites, sterna, sternites, or pleurites or pleurons. Right? You can also call it as pleurons. Understood? Right? So yes, it is important. If you will solve PYQs, you will get this question. Okay. For cockroach, attend this lecture and then solve the PYQs. Okay. Then solve the PYQs. No need to go beyond NCERT. So this part clear. Now, bache, how these plates they are fixed? How these chitinous plates they are fixed? Like if I have given you the example of tiles. So we have to fix it. There should be something cementing, na? There should be a cement. Right, there should be some cementing material in between which is going to fix that tiles. So here in the case of these chitinous plates also, they will be fixed. Right, how bache? They are going to have a flexible, they will have a flexible membrane in between. right? What will they see? They'll see a flexible membrane in between, and that flexible membrane, that is also a previous year question. Again, I'm repeating, just to solve the PYQs here. Attend the class, solve the PYQs. Attend the class, solve the PYQs. Clear, bache? What do you have to do, Manika? Attend the classes, solve the PYQs. That's it, that's all. So you will see a flexible membrane. What is the name of that membrane? It is arthrodial membrane, or there is one more name, can you tell me? It is known as arthrodial membrane or articular membrane. Arthrodial membrane or articular membrane. So it is a flexible membrane. It will provide flexibility, right? It will provide flexibility. Clear, bache? Clear, bache? Right. So flexibility is there. Okay, so sclerites, they are joined with this membrane, arthrodial membrane or articular membrane. Okay, okay. Now the next thing that we need to understand is Mr. Head. Okay, let's talk about its head part. So up to this part, any doubt? Up to this part, any doubt? Exactly, very good, Sandhya. Right, very good, Sandhya. This is that particular membrane. So all of it, right? Everything here is important. So come to this part, let's revise it from NCERT. So in each and every class of biology, this is what you are going to get. I'll explain the topic first, and then bache, we will revise the things from biology. So do not delay. You know that you have this offer, right, bache, that if there will be re-NEET and you will get selected, you will get the 100% refund. So what you have to do, go to any video, right, check the description, click on the link, and then, right, you have to follow the steps and you will be the part of batch. So do not miss it. Okay, do not miss it. Now come back to the topic. So let's revise it from NCERT. So cockroaches, they are brown or black bodied animals. Yes, ma'am. So where are they present? Class and sector, phylum Arthropoda. So from this first line itself, it should be very clear to you that classification here is important, right? That classification here is important. Understood? So they have the colors like bright yellow, red and green colored cockroaches have also been reported in tropical regions. Do you know the meaning of tropical regions? Do you know what kind of regions are tropical regions? Yes? Yes? No, Edward. No. What is the meaning of tropical region? What kind of regions are tropical regions? Yes, I think chat is moving slow, but where temperature is very high, right, where always the temperature is high, right, the sunlight is maximum, the rainfall is maximum there. Okay, so now cockroaches, their sizes ranges from 1/4 inches to 3 inches, right? So 0.6 to 7.6 centimeter and have long antenna. So we are going to talk about the head region now, then we will discuss it. So it is having long antenna. So this antenna is what? Sensory, of course. It will sense the surrounding. It will sense the surrounding environment. It is sensory. So it is having the legs also and flat extension of the upper body wall that conceals the head. So they are nocturnal, active during night time, omnivorous they are, and live in damp places, in the shady places, right? In the cracks, in the crevices, you will find these cockroaches. In the damp and the shady places, we are going to find it, and they are present throughout the world. So that is why we use the word cosmopolitan in distribution, right? Cosmopolitan in distribution. Clear, bache? Clear? So they have become residents of human homes and thus are serious pests and vector of several diseases. So what is the meaning of being a vector of several diseases? Means they spread diseases. Okay, they spread diseases, they spread that pathogens, right? So see, look at the morphology here, right? So here it is given that adults of common species of cockroach, that is Periplaneta americana. There is one more species, Blatta orientalis, right? In their case, we see the color is very dark, Blatta orientalis. It is also another species, but mainly here we are going to talk about Periplaneta americana. So size is 34 to 53 mm long, right? So they have the wings that extend beyond the tip of abdomen in males. So one thing that you need to understand here is that there will be the sexual dimorphism. What are you going to see in the case of cockroaches? There will be the sexual dimorphism, right? They are not monoecious, they are not bisexual, right? They are unisexual. Cockroaches are unisexual. Male is in different body, female is in different body. So which word are we going to use for it? Dioecious. Right? Which word are we going to use for it? Dioecious. Right? Dioecious. They are unisexual or dioecious. And one more thing that you have to remember here is, right, sexual dimorphism, unisexual and dioecious. So male and female, we can differentiate them on the basis of their size, and there are some other features also. So that is also important, right? That is also a previous year question. Clear? So one thing they have specified here, you really need to note it down, right? That in the case of males, right, students, in the case of males, wings will extend beyond the tip of abdomen, right? In the case of males, right, that wings will extend beyond the tip of abdomen in males, but we will not see such feature in the case of females, right? In the case of females. So kindly note it down. Kindly note it down. It is important. Yes, students, it is important. Please note down. Yes. So body is segmented. Yes, ma'am, you have explained it to us. It is divided into 3 distinct regions. So can you name that regions? Can you name that regions? See, in the class itself, we will revise the NCERT. So it might take some time to complete the topic, but ultimately NCERT and all the PYQs will be covered in one class itself. So head, thorax and abdomen. Head, thorax and abdomen. Clear, bache? Clear, bache? So entire body is covered by hard chitinous exoskeleton plates, which are brown in color, right, bache? And these plates, they are hard plates, and we call it as, yes, students, we call it as sclerites. What do we call it? We call it as sclerites. Understood? Sclerites. Sclerites. So see, NCERT is easy or not? NCERT is easy or not? Now I think everything is easy for you, right? So now, tergites dorsally, sternites ventrally, and laterally pleurites. Laterally pleurites, and they are joined by a very thin and flexible membrane, that is the articular membrane, arthrodial membrane it is. Arthrodial membrane it is. Any doubt? Any doubt? Yes, any doubt? So this is Mr. Cockroach. Here we have Mr. Cockroach. Okay, so guys, I have already given you the homework. There is one more homework. You will tell me the meaning of this particular word. That is also your homework. So if you are a serious NEET aspirant, you are going to do it, and you are going to mention the answer in the chat section, right? Sometimes now some words, they are not present in the text, right? They are present in the description of the diagrams, in the naming of the diagrams, in the summary part, in the example questions. So we are not even allowed to miss that. Okay, we are not even allowed to miss that. Okay, so in the next class, this is what I will be explaining, what is pronotum, and you have to mention it in your homework. Clear, bache? So look at this head part, thorax part, abdomen, right? 2 pairs of wings will be there. 2 pairs of wings will be there. And in the case of males, the wings will be beyond this abdominal part. So 3 segments of thorax, 10 segments of abdomen, and head is formed by the fusion of how many segments? Head is formed by the fusion of how many segments? Guys, be quick. Yes, Akanksha, Aishwarya, Hurain, Madhumita, Meera. Guys, quick. Head is formed by the fusion of how many segments? 6 segments. Okay, 6 segments, right? Okay, so let's start this part. Let's start talking about the head. So head. So as I said, formed by the fusion of 6 segments. Right, it is formed by the fusion of 6 segments. Clear, bache? Okay, formed by the fusion of 6 segments. So basically, when you talk about the head, right, it is triangular and hypognathous. It is triangular and hypo means below, gnathous. Wait, let me explain you. See, let's say this is your cockroach, the body of your cockroach. So when you look at its head now, it will be like this. It will be like this. This mouth part will be towards the dorsal side. So head is going to be triangular and mouth part will be directed downward like this. Okay, mouth part will be directed downwards like this. Can you see that? So basically you can say that the head is triangular and hypognathous means it is bent downward at an angle of, right, it is bent downward at an angle of 90 degree from this body axis. Okay, this is the body axis, so it is bent downward at an angle of 90 degree. Is that clear? Is that clear? Yes or no? Is that clear? Yes or no? So when you look at the head part, wait, see this diagram. I'm going to use the NCERT's diagram here. Can you see this head part? Hypognathous, triangular, right? That mouth is facing downward. Can you see that? Can you see that? Right. So imagine it, bache. So laterally it is having compound eye, right? It is having ocellus. It is also known as simple eye. It is also known as simple eye. And you will see this structure. What is it? It is antenna. It is sensory. Right, it is antenna, and all these are, right, all these are what? They are the mouth parts. They are the mouth parts. Okay, so what are we discussing here? We are discussing the head here, right? So firstly, please observe this diagram, then we will discuss it further. Observe this diagram and then we will discuss it further. Quick. Quick, quick, quick. Yes? Can you see that? So, head part. So, let me just trying to show you. So just imagine, okay, this is the head part. What is it, students? What is it? See, triangular hypognathous it is na, triangular hypognathous it is na. So now I am just trying to show you that how is it present and what is present here. So when you look at the structure here, right, laterally, can you see this part laterally, right, this part here? Can you see this part here? This part, what is it? It is compound eye. It is compound eye. So laterally, pair of compound eye is present. Compound eye is present. What is it? It is the antennal sockets. Antennal socket from where the antenna is coming. This is antenna. Now when you look at this head part here, somewhere here, what will you see? You will see these spot-like structures. These are the simple eye, right? What is it? It is simple eye. We also use the word ocellus for it or fenestrae for it, right? We use the word ocellus for it and fenestrae Is that clear? Is that clear? Yes or no? Is that clear? So, bache, laterally compound eye is present. So now, ma'am, what is the meaning of this compound eye? We will discuss it. So basically in the cockroach, two types. Right, two types of eye are there. One is compound eye, second is these spot-like structures, right? These spot-like structures, just say these two, pinkish, spot-like structures. Just to name it, I am using these arrows, right? These pinkish structures. So they are simple eye or ocellus or fenestrae. And then it is the antenna. Again, it is sensory, right? It is having sensory role. So first of all, tell me this part clear? This part clear? Can you visualize it? Yes, students, can you visualize it? Yes. So one thing that you have to note down is that each ommatidium, each compound eye is having approximately 2000 hexagonal ommatidia. This is important, and again it is a previous year question, right? What is it, students? It is a previous year question. Guys, are you up or are you people sleeping? Are you there? Are you there? Hanji, or are you guys sleeping? I think chat is slow. So guys, look at it. What am I saying? That each compound eye is having 2000 hexagonal ommatidia. So let me explain it. See, the main thing is, bache, that in the case of cockroach, You have noticed it that when we switch on the light, they just run. Right? They are cursorial, they are fast runners. They will run quickly. Why? Because they are able to sense it. And plus, let's say a cockroach is present there. Right? Even if you will move a little, that cockroach is going to run. But how? How will they get to know? So now when you talk about this compound eye, actually bache, this compound eye, when we saw it under the microscope, right? When we saw its detailing, so we will observe that it is made up of many hexagonal subunits. Right? That it is made up of many hexagonal subunits. Many hexagonal subunits are going to make it, and that each subunit is known as ommatidium. Okay, that each subunit is known as ommatidium. So ommatidium is singular, ommatidia is plural. Ommatidium is singular, ommatidia is plural. So here it is made up of what? It is made up of what? It is made up of yes, hexagonal subunits, and that is known as ommatidia. So bache, these hexagonal subunit, this compound eye is going to give the mosaic vision, right? It is going to provide mosaic vision to the cockroach. I hope you know about this mosaic vision. So what is the meaning of this mosaic vision? See here, each segment is going to make a picture. Okay, it's not like that cockroach is able to see only one picture. No, 2000 subunits are present in each compound eye, which are present laterally. So each subunit is going to form an image. Each subunit is going to form an image. So cockroaches, they don't see the things very clearly, right? They don't see the things very clearly. It's like that they'll see small pictures of each and every segment. Like let's say one ommatidium is focusing there, right? That will form the image of that particular part, right? Another ommatidium will form the image of that particular part. So their images, they are just like mosaic. They are just like mosaic. Have you seen the mosaic painting, mosaic pictures? Like small subunits will join, and then they will form one large structure. It is like this, right? It is like this. So cockroaches, what do they have? They are having the mosaic vision due to this compound eye. This first point clear? Tell me, this first point clear? Firstly you answer it, and then we will move to the next part. Is it clear? Right? So mosaic vision is there. So in their case, right, they will, so that is why, because each and every segment is making that picture, so that is why even if there is a very little movement, they can detect it and they will run. Now, what is the function of these simple eye, which are also known as ocelus? Plural is ocelli, right? What is the function? They will just detect. They are not going to, right? Simple eye, one second. Simple eye detect darkness or detect dark or light conditions, right? It will just detect whether there is darkness or light is there. Okay, it is not going to form any image. Fine, it is not going to form any image. It is the compound eye that will provide the mosaic vision, right? That is going to provide the mosaic vision. Is that clear? Baki antennae are also there. They are also sensory. Clear, bache? They are also sensory. So this part clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? So simple eye. Can I call these simple eyes as inactive and vestigial organs? Can I call it that it is inactive? It is not playing any role. It is not functional here. So it is vestigial organ. Can I say so? Of course I can. So here they are just behaving like a light receptor, right? They are just behaving like a light receptor. Okay, so do mention it in your notes, right students? Do mention it in your notes, and trust me, I will revise it and everything will be very easy then. Okay, everything will be very easy then. Okay, so let's move to this diagram again. So antenna, so pair of antenna is present. So it is obviously sensory, part of sense organs, of course. It is sensory in nature. So it is the main receptor. In the case of cockroach, it is the main receptor of touch, temperature and vibration. Okay? It is the main receptor of touch, temperature and vibration in cockroach. Understood? Touch, temperature and vibration in cockroach. Is it clear? Yes students, is it clear? Antenna. So this is the compound eye made up of ommatidia. So ommatidia is plural, ommatidium is singular. So this is ocellus, simple eye, which is vestigial, just acting like a photoreceptor. So whatever we have discussed, we can just revise it with this simple diagram. With the simple diagram, isn't it? What do you think? Isn't it? है ना? We can just revise it with this simple diagram. So see, triangular, mouth is downward. So now these are the mouth parts. So next topic that we are going to discuss is mouth parts, of course. Okay, mouth parts, of course. So let's revise it from here. Let's revise it from here. Please pay attention that head is triangular in shape and lies anteriorly at right angle to the longitudinal body axis. Right? So that is why we use the word hypognathous. Right, so this line is explained by one word, that it is hypognathous, means that particular head is lying anteriorly at right angle, means at 90 degree to the longitudinal body axis. ठीक है बच्चे? ठीक है, hypognathous will be the word. That is why you need a teacher to basically to decode your NCERT. Okay, to decode your NCERT. Clear बच्चे? So it is formed by the, where is my marker? Okay, fusion of 6 segments. It is formed by the fusion of 6 segments and it shows great mobility in all the directions. Right, cockroach head is shows great mobility, movement in all the directions. And why is it possible? Due to the flexible neck. So in the cockroach, do we have neck? Yes, a very small structure. A very small neck is there. ठीक है, a very small neck is there. Is that clear? So a flexible neck is present there. So head capsule bears a pair of compound eye, a pair of thread-like antenna is also there that will arise from that membranous socket. Socket is that place from where the antenna will arise, right? So it is also in front of eyes. So in that diagram also it was clear. So antenna, they are having the sensory receptors that will help in monitoring the environment. So I told you already that it will have the receptors for the touch, for the temperature and the vibration in the case of cockroach. So any doubt? Any doubt? Any doubt? So now we have to discuss the mouth parts. Okay, we have to discuss the mouth parts of the cockroach, that what kind of mouth parts are there. So bache, in the case of insects now, you will see that different insects are having different types of mouth parts. Right, different insects, they are having different types of mouth parts. Here you will see that cockroach is having biting and chewing type of, to bite and to chew. To bite and to chew. Chewing type, biting and chewing type of mouth parts, to bite and to chew. Got it? Got it? So biting and chewing type of mouth parts are there. Just mosquito, that piercing and sucking type of, mosquitoes are going to suck the blood, so they will pierce with that proboscis and then they will suck the blood. So in the case of cockroach, what kind of mouth parts do we have? It is the biting and the chewing type. Biting and the chewing type. Is that clear? Is that clear? So what are we going to see here in the mouth parts? What are the things that we have to discuss here? Bache, we will talk about labrum. Labrum. That is known as upper lip. Yes, you should know the second name. Right, that is a previous year question. You should know the second name. So labrum is there. Labrum mane upper lips. Right, labrum mane upper lips. Then bache, mandible. Mandible. Obviously jaw. This word is used for jaw. Then first maxillae. Okay, first maxillae. I will show you the diagram, but as of now, please write down. Then what do we have? We have the first maxillae. Again, it is a pair. It is having that maxillary pulp. Right. Then comes the labium. Then it is the labium. So labium is lower lip. Lower lip. It is also known as second maxillae. It is also known as second maxillae. And I'll tell you the function. Right now I'm just mentioning the parts here. Then comes the hypopharynx. So hypopharynx of this cockroach is considered as its tongue. Right? It is considered as its tongue. Right, bache? It is considered as its tongue. So we have labrum, upper lip, mandible, that jaw part of course, first maxilla, then labium is the lower lip, also known as second maxilla, then hypopharynx, which is considered as tongue. Is that clear? So these five are basically the mouth parts. ठीक है बच्चे, माउथ पार्ट्स. क्लियर 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 क्लियर. yes, sure sure. So this is something that you really need to know, and the another name also, because that is also a PYQ. This tongue part is also PYQ, and yes, that labium is lower lip, also known as second maxilla, is also a PYQ. It's a previous year question. So ultimately we have to revise this part from the NCERT only, because there are so many extra things related to it. But as I said, the session is dedicatedly as per NCERT, and that is only important for your paper. Okay? That is only important for your paper. So you can have a look, guys. You can have a look that another end of head bears appendages, which are forming what? Which are forming biting and chewing type of mouth parts. So labrum, upper lip, pair of mandibles, pair of maxillae, and a single labium, lower lip. ठीक है? Pair of mandibles, you can mention it here. Right? You can mention it here. Pair of this. Right? And then comes the lower lip. So your notes should be self-explanatory. Okay, your notes should be self-explanatory. So a median flexible lobe acting as tongue. So that tongue part is nothing but the hypopharynx. So it lies within the cavity enclosed by mouth parts. So these mouth parts, right, they are comprising a cavity. In that cavity, hypopharynx is present. Right, bache? What is present? Hypopharynx is present. It is considered equivalent to the tongue. So this hypopharynx is small, non-chitinous, the flexible structure. ठीक है बच्चे? Yes? Yes. So what is this hypopharynx? It's a small, non-chitinous structure, right बच्चे? And many salivary glands, they open at the base of hypopharynx. So you should know about it. Is it clear? You should know about it. So do include it in your notes, right, about the hypopharynx. Clear bache? Clear bache? Yes? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So the mandible, it is the jaw. Obviously it will help in grinding, right? It will help in grinding of food. This first maxillae, right? It will help in holding the food and to put it in the pre-oral cavity. Plus these mandibles will also help to clean the wings, to clean the chitinous plates. Clear bache? Clear bache? So the platform for food material, right? Labrum, this labium is going to provide the platform for food material, right? And this upper lip, what will be the function of it? Right? It is basically overhangs the mouth. It overhangs the mouth. Clear bache? Clear, clear, clear. So it is the mandible that will help in grinding. It is the first maxilla that will help to pick up the food and to put it in the pre-oral cavity. Clear bache? And labium is basically making the platform for the food, and you know the role of hypopharynx as well. Clear bache? You know the role of hypopharynx as well. So now you should know about this diagram. So question can come from the diagram also, right? The question can come from the diagram. So upper lip, labrum, pair of mandible. See, grinding region, incising region. Hypopharynx, this is that tongue-like structure. So maxilla, it is also pair. These are that maxillary palps, right? So it will help to put the food in the pre-oral cavity, and it is also helping to clean the wings and the body, right bache? And this is the labium, the lower lip, which is making the platform for that food. Understood? So any doubt in the diagrams? Question can directly come from the diagrams. Yes, question can directly come from the diagrams. Okay? Goody good. Very good. Chaliye. So, done and dusted. So now let's move to the thorax part. Let's talk about the thorax. So how many segments are present in thorax? How many segments are present in thorax? Yes, students. How many segments are present in thorax? 3 segments. Even in the embryonic right? Even in the embryonic stage and even in the adult. How many segments will be there? 3 segments. Yes, students, how many segments will be there? Quick, 3 segments. So, upper one, prothorax, then mesothorax, then metathorax. So, it is pro, meso and meta. It is pro, meso and meta. Please name it in the chat section. Pro, meso and meta. Pro, meso and meta. Clear, bache? Clear, clear, clear. Pro, meso and meta. Understood? Pro, meso and meta. Okay? Okay. So, now each pair, each segment here, just say 1, segment number 2, segment number 3. So, each segment is having what? The pair of legs. Pair of legs. Pair of legs. Right? Each segment will have that. Now, we are dealing with the thorax only. Now, we are dealing with what? We are dealing with the thorax only. Wait. At least you should not forget. Okay? And each leg here, right? So this is your prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. Okay? And these are the legs. So when you talk about these legs now, they are made up of 5 segments. Just you remember arthropoda, jointed appendages, right? So basically 5 segments, right? 5 segments are going to make these legs. So these appendages are here, they are also jointed. They are also jointed. So this is what you need to know. Now bache, in the thorax only, this thorax will contain 3 segments, pro, meso and meta, right? So in the thorax, 3 pairs of legs are present, and along with that, what will be there? 2 pairs of wings. Again, this information is important. Trust me, when we will summarize it now, we can finish it in 1.5 hours. Right, it's just that we are studying it for the first time, right? For the aspirants of NEET 2025, I'm teaching this topic for the first time. So that is why we are going little slow. So I hope you guys are okay with it. And yes, you have to make the notes also. Right, you have to make the notes also. So 3 segments are there, right? 3 segments in thorax, and that segments will contain 3 pairs of legs, 2 pairs of wings. 3 pairs of legs, 2 pairs of wings. So where will you see that? Yes, wings obviously in the mesothorax and in the metathorax, right? This mesothorax and in the metathorax you will see that wing. So prothorax will not have it. Okay? So we have 4 wings and hind wings, 4 wings and hind wings, right? 4 wings and hind wings. So let me change the color. So I said na 2 pairs. So in the mesothorax, 1 pair of wings is in the mesothorax and it is known as 4 wings. Okay, bache? So they will not help in flying. It is not going to help in flying. Have you seen any flying cockroach ever? Have you seen flying cockroach? It's very scary, but during their breeding season they fly. So this 4 wing is not going to help there. It is this hind wing. It is that hind wing that will help in flying. This 4 wing is just protecting this hind wing. 4 wing is opaque, right? It is kind of solid, right? It is, but hind wing is membranous, so it will actually help in flying. So 4 wing is just like a cover which is covering it. Is that clear? Is that clear? So long, narrow, opaque, dark and leathery, right? It is long, narrow, opaque, dark and leathery. So as I said, it will not help in flying. Okay, it is not going to help in flying. It will just protect the hind wing. Okay, bache? Okay. ठीक है बच्चे. So they are also known as elytra or tegmenta. Elytra or tegmenta. So it's so long that you know na, it will just cover that hind wing part. Hind wing will be at the rest here, right? So next is metathorax. So it is also having one pair of wings, and what do we call it? They are the hind wings, right? They are the hind wings. Please include it in your notes. This is important, okay? It is important. Understood? Right, bache? So it is small, broad, transparent and fan-like. Small, broad, transparent and fan-like. It's very thin. It's kind of membranous. Okay, bache? So it will help in flight. And of course during breeding only. Take it, during breeding only. Done, bache? Done. So see, in one slide we have covered the thorax. So it is given here. It is given here in the NCERT. So three parts: prothorax, mesothorax, metathorax. So head is connected with thorax by this short extension of prothorax known as neck. And remember, it is the neck which is making the head flexible. It is the neck which is making the head flexible, right? Let's repeat it with me. It is the neck which is making the head flexible. Clear, bache? So each thoracic segment bears a pair of walking legs. So first pair of wings arises from mesothorax, and second pair is arising from metathorax. So four wings are present in meso, right? Tegumenta. They are opaque, dark and leathery, right? So it will cover the hind wing when they are at rest. So hind wings, they are transparent, membranous and used in flying. Okay, used in flying. Clear, bache? Clear? So next is the abdomen that we need to discuss. Okay, then we will talk about its anatomy. So firstly, let's talk about the abdomen. Because this information is very simple now. This information is very simple. So can we revise it? Can we revise it? Yes. Are you ready to revise? Guys, tell me quickly. Are you ready to revise? Yes. The chat is quite slow. There is hind wing in the case of cockroach. Break. Arey yaar. Let's finish this morphology part na. Then we'll talk about the break. Okay? Then we will have break. Okay? Chaliye. So next is abdomen. So how many segments are there? 10. But in embryo, 11 segments. In embryo, 11 segments. But in adult, total 10 segments are there. So yes, you should know about the number of segments. Okay? Okay? ठीक है बच्चे? ठीक है? So now one thing is there. See, in the case of, जैसे I told you total 10 segments are there, and I also told you that there will be na sexual dimorphism. We can just look at the cockroach and we can say which one is a male cockroach and which one is a female cockroach. We can look at it and we can explain it. So now in the case of a male cockroach, right, 9 segments are clearly visible. 9 segments are very clear, right, and 10th one is modified. 10th one is modified, and here in the case of female, 7 segments are very clear. Okay, 7 segments are clear, and rest of it, they are modified. Okay, they are modified. They'll form certain structures. Okay, they'll form certain structure. This first point clear, right? They'll get modified. Okay, so basically this abdomen part, by looking at this abdomen part, we can differentiate the male and the female cockroach. Okay, male and the female cockroach, right? Okay, so now bache, you know about the word sturga, right? Sternite. So if you will ever get confused, dekho, this is our ventral side, yes or no, Akanksha? It is our ventral side. So our ventral side is having sternum. Our ventral side is having sternum, yes or no? Our ventral side is having sternum, yes or no? Yes, ma'am. So simply, you can also relate it with cockroach, that ventral side is sternite. So obviously dorsal side it is DT, so tergites. So lateral sides with pleurites. Okay? Okay. So as I said, that basically male and female parts, right? So abdomen part is going to decide, will show that which one is the male and which one is the female. Okay? Okay? Right? So always remember, in the case of males and females, 7th tergite is largest, and in male and female, right, it is largest in male and female and cover 8th, 9th and 10th tergite. Okay, you can note it down. Fine, it is going to cover 8th, 9th and 10th tergite. My bad, 7th tergum, because it is singular. It is singular. Okay, so it is going to cover 8th, 9th and 10th tergite. Okay, so that is how they will be modified. Okay, so we are going to see that they are modified. Now one thing is very, very, very important that you should know. Now when you talk about its last segment, it is something like this, right? It is something like this, and here you are going to see small these kind of structures. You know what is it? It is anal circi. It is bache 10th, right? It is the 10th segment. Which segment it is? It is the 10th segment. And if I have to be very specific, right, you can say that it is the 10th tergum. So it is having one pair of anal circi, right? It is having one pair of anal circi. I am being very specific. I am saying it is 10th tergum. So if I am using the word tergum, means I am talking about the dorsal side. I am talking about the dorsal side. Wait, let me draw it. So it is kind of boat shaped, right? It is kind of bifurcated. This 10th tergum, na, it is kind of boat shaped and bifurcated, and it will have a pair of, right, it contains a pair, okay, a pair of anal circi. Now this is important and it is a previous year question as well. So students, I am explaining this again. Anal circi, it is common. It is present in both male and female, right? It is present in both the sexes. It is present in both the sexes. I'll tell you its function as well, but as of now mark it. It is present in both the sexes, in male and female. But there is one thing that will differentiate the male and the female, and that is your anal style. Okay, that is your anal style. So anal style, right, it is present in males only. Okay, it is present in males only, right? Again I am writing it, but anal circi is present in both. Anal circi is present in both, in male as well as in female, in male as well as in female, but anal style is present in males only. So again it is a previous year question, right? These are the previous year questions. So how do I remember it? It's very simple. Females, they are born stylish. They don't need any style. Take it, right? This is my way to remember it. Ki females, they are born stylish. They don't need any style. So that is why males need it. So males are having anal style, but females, they do not, right? So no offense guys, it is just a trick. Take it? It is just a trick. Okay? Done? Right? Sure. So 10th tergum is having anal circi. So bache, what is the function of this? Sound receptors are present on it. You know, sound receptors are present on it. So obviously they are also having sensory role. So sound receptors are present on it. Clear bache? Clear bache? And now as I said, anal style, only males need this. Females are born stylish. So they are present in males only. So this anal style, where is it present? 9th sternum. Where will you see it? It is also in pair. 9th sternum. Position is important. 9th sternum. And how is it going to help? Right, bache, these are non-segmented. These are non-segmented and will help in copulation. Okay, these are non-segmented and help in copulation. Okay, help in copulation. Clear bache? Clear means you have to draw it like this, no segments, no segments. So any doubt, any doubt, any doubt, any doubt, any doubt, any doubt, any doubt? Yes, any doubt? I believe there is no doubt. So it is all about the morphology. Okay, it is all about the morphology. So let's revise it quickly from the NCERT. So abdomen in both male and female consists of 10 segments. In females, 7th sternum is boat shaped, and together with 8th and 9th, it will form, right, it is going to form brood or genital pouch. So now if you are thinking, ma'am, why did you mention it, right, why are you not mentioning such points? Because bache, we will discuss it in the reproductive organ. Okay, we will discuss it in the reproductive organ. Here they have mentioned some points related to the reproductive organ, so I will explain it there only. Right, I will explain it there only. So as of now, whatever I taught you, that is sufficient enough. In reproductive organs, we will discuss it. Okay, we are going to discuss it. So in females, as I said, 7th sternum is boat shaped, together with 8th and 9th sterna will form a brood pouch. We'll discuss it there, right? And males may genital pouch is again present. So again, as I said, we will discuss, because this portion is related to the reproductive system, so it will be discussed there only. Okay, to avoid any confusion. Fine, to avoid any confusion. So no need to focus there. No need to focus. Okay. Okay, so we can focus on this part. Ki males bear a pair of short thread-like anal styles which are absent in females. So in both the sexes, 10th segment bears a pair of jointed filamentous structure called anal cerci. So here in the NCERT, kindly mention it. Okay, kindly mention it in the NCERT, bache, that anal cerci, it is segmented, it is having sound receptors, right? So it is present on 10th tergum, right? 10th tergum. And when you talk about this anal style, it is non-segmented, present on 9th sternum in the case of males only. So in the NCERT itself, you can mention these points. Okay, you can mention these points. Done? Done. So this is all about the morphology of the cockroach that we have completed. So anatomy will be discussed in the part 2, right? In the part 2, we will end this, right? And after that, we will start the frog. So one question will come from this part only, and you know that you have to, for getting 360 out of 360, we are not allowed to miss even a single question, even a single topic. So for 360 out of 360, yes, you have to revise the NCERT, you have to solve the PYQs, and very important, be the part of Phoenix 3.0 ASAP, right? So guys, from 24th of June, we will be starting the classes, and from 19th to 23rd, if you will join this batch, and if there will be re-NEET and you will get a government college, your fees will be provided back to you, right? Right, so no one is going to provide you such guarantee, right, bache? So here you guys can see this is your amazing team. So I'll be teaching you the entire biology in this particular chapter, in this particular batch, right? We will start from the human physiology, right? The class 11 chapters, then we will move to the class 12 chapters. So there will be proper revision, DPPs will be provided to you, PYQ sessions will be there, right? The discussion of doubt will be there in the live session as well, and on the platform itself, after the class also you guys can ask the doubts, right? Even on the platform, there are so many PYQs that you people can practice by your own, but along with that, there will be tests, right? So initially the frequency of tests will be not like every week, it will be after 15 days, but bache, once we will complete maximum syllabus, then every week you guys are going to get the test, right? So as I said, for this particular week, I will be taking a marathon session for Phoenix 2.0 batch students, because we have completed the chapter. So if you will join this batch, you will get the access of that also for your quick revision, right? Right, for your quick revision. So you can access this batch till NEET 2025. So this is a team in front of you. So do not miss this batch. In the description box, there is a link for it, right? Even if students are looking for class 11th, so Nimbus 2.0 batch is also there. That will start from 29th of June, and for class 12th also Nexus batch is there. That will also start soon. So right, bache. So there will be the test series also, and here in that test series you can enroll for free. So these are some perks that you will get after joining the Unacademy platform. So please do not waste your time, guys, right? Please start your NEET preparation, okay? Even still you are confused what to do, what not to do, take your time. And taking your time doesn't mean for months you have to think. No, decide everything, Just pick up a pen and paper, write down the points. Are you seriously want to go for the NEET or not? Why do you want to go for it and why not? Okay? And if you are a serious NEET aspirant, if you are literally a serious NEET aspirant, guys, then without wasting your time, please start the preparation, right? Especially if you have scored less than 600 marks in NEET 2024. If you are thinking that in NEET 2025, what if ma'am same things happen, right? What if there will be a scam again? No, no, no. This time again I'm repeating this thing. Agitation was there by teachers, by students as well. So next time they are not going to do such things. They will not take a chance to do such things, right? And next year they will conduct the paper with utmost sincerity. Okay? Okay, so without wasting your time, start preparing for this particular examination and hope for the best in the coming times, right? But you will see that there will be an increase in the MBBS seats as well, right? Because we also need more and more doctors. So start studying properly. I'll share the PDF in the Telegram group, bache, right? You can download our official Telegram group. Okay, you can download our official Telegram group. Okay, so part 2. Can we take part 2 tomorrow? Yes, can we take that part 2 session tomorrow? What say? What say? Yeah, part 2 tomorrow. Let's finish this chapter and then let's talk about the frog. Let's discuss the frog. है ना? And then we will have the PYQ session also that we will take on our platform. What say? हाँ, class will end now. ठीक है, so let's keep the part 2 tomorrow. So see you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. So take care. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.